Get your ass to the house. I have to.
Ruh-roh. Hang on, y'all. I'll be right with you. Hang on.
Holy fuck, man.
I know. They love their mommy. What's going on, guys? Welcome. I know I wasn't going to do another one, but I decided I was going to anyway. Because I'm an asshole. Allah, 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 Allah. I love it when you hold it right. I'ma put it down on fucking what? There you go. Hold on, guys. Good to see y'all. Thank you for coming back. Yeah, she left. You got it. That has a regular charger, honey.
No, but her tablet's dead.
Yes, and I just told you what. You never gave me back my card.
Yeah, I did.
No, you did.
Yes, I did.
No, you did.
Yes, I did.
No, you did. But yeah, we're gonna go over this douchebag today. Cause I'm an asshole.
Where are you there?
So.
What do I do? Because she's going to scream and cry. She's on the tablet.
So put it on charge.
No, because she's going to scream and cry.
Well, it don't matter. Just put it on charge and don't tell me no. This is why you get in trouble, because you're argumentative about everything. Holy jumping child. 12 years old. Gotta love the teenage years. Shoot me now. When you hold it right, I'ma put it down on first and 9. Tic-tac-toe, 3 large in a row. Want you to get on the floor. Allah, Allah. Oh yeah, we're gonna go over this school while I do other things.
Okay. Well, I didn't think that my first live would be anything like this, but it's going to have to be. Some things went down today, and I guess I inserted myself. I didn't mean to.
Oh, probably.
I was just kind of commenting, and things turned sideways quick. So here's what we're talking about.
Do you know what 7 times 7 is?
Do what now?
Do you know what 7 times 7 is?
Well, of course.
Well, what is it?
Oh, 2 old crows. Welcome.
When I woke up this morning,
guys, that's all I got for you guys today.
As usual, was looking for something to
I'm talking over this school.
listen to. And
Well, that's all I got for you guys today. I don't have anything more to send to you. I did everything I could with what I have. I only had 3 bones left with some change, so I gave it back to you guys. And welcome to Old Crows. What's up, brother? What's the matter? Waiting for our boy? Most indubitably. But welcome to all those who got the member and who joined up. Thank you.
My 2 choices.
Why did that
choices were between Andrews and Remain Combs. I enjoy listening to them both for whatever reason. And Andrew.
You are very welcome. You guys are very welcome. No worries. If I had more, I'd give out more, but I don't right now. And thank you to Old Crows for joining the Moist Panda crew, because we are weird.
Live at the moment, he was having a fit on a sub we all know. Not sure that I should give out names. The name of
that's fucked up, Bob. That is fucked up.
His live was something like that bitch Pam Tate. So I went over to Remain Calm's live, and she was covering an earlier live from Andrew, not the current one that he was on.
Say my name.
So I commented, hey, Andrew is
we're gonna make him famous,
saying allegedly that Pam had called this boy's mother. I guess that's where it started.
What's going on?
I brought her name up. I was aware that Pam violated some of Remain Calm's personal boundaries, privacy, and I get that. I've been in a situation similar to that. But I wasn't thinking about that when I commented what was going on with Andrew's live and who he was talking about and what. So I didn't bring it into convo for any other reason other than Remain Calm was covering Andrew's live, which was talking about this missing boy. So it was relevant. So I was in and out of the live, and
I didn't get anything from my birthday.
By the time I went back in, Remain Calm's live is, I don't know if it's deleted, privated, whatever. It's down now, so I can't refer back to it. I recorded the last part of it. It kind of upset me, not to a point where it made me mad. It was just frustrating, and I guess that's why I'm here now. You know, when you have people on the other side commenting back and forth, and you're a creator doing a live, and you ask a question, you got to give a little more time than 3 seconds.
Nope.
For someone to respond. You know, sometimes you can't respond. If I'm listening to a live, that doesn't mean I have my phone in hand. Or personally, I like to think about what I say before I say it. So it was brought up, and I don't know.
I'm trying to figure it out too, but they were saying my name.
Talking about, and I believe this was back in July from the clips that I found. Doug had a live, and Pam was on his live, and he threw out a joke about 7x7, and that's where that started. And I don't know if it was the same night, following night, whatever, but Smiley had her own live. And
so basically, I really don't know what the point of this is, or what the point of her bringing me up has to do with anything, other than her admitting that Pam has been basically harassing people from every sort of lives, anybody who's gone it that has anything to do with a missing persons case. That is what I'm getting so far. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting that Pam Tate likes to harass people.
She wasn't speaking to Pam. She was speaking to actually 2 ladies were on the phone. And the joke came up again about the 7x7. And I found it kind of funny myself. Not so much that the lady did not know what the answer to that question is. It was just her character, I guess. So I had commented in Remain Calm's chat that Smiley lied on Pam.
Oh, that's what this is. She's defending Pamela Skank Tate. I don't get it, but she's talking about good channels except Moo. Yes, I understand that. Seems weird that Pam would harass people and then give them her name because she runs her own. She runs her legal name. She runs her government name as her YouTube channel name. Channel is Cursed with Curiosity, different name. It's Cursed with Curiosity, but with a different name. Okay, thank you. Good to see a beautiful sunflower.
She took great offense to that. And I said that because around the same time, PG also had a live, and Pam was on Pam. And Smiley was on PG's panel.
Okay, so what does this got to do with Smiley? What does this got to do with Remain Calm, Moo Cow, and Smiley? What's this got to do with anything? All you're doing is sitting here defending Pamela Skank Tate. Like, why? I think maybe I don't know, but it sounds like she's sitting here defending Pamela Tate's fucking actions yesterday, and I won't have it.
And Smiley denied saying anything about the asking the question, what's 7 times 7? And I
Okay.
remembered very specifically that I had that clip, and I do.
Do you know what 7 times 7 is?
Do what now?
Do you know what 7 times 7 is?
Well, of course.
Well, what is it?
So she did ask the question. Okay, it's not a big deal. She did ask the question. Now, I think that remain calm. I don't know if you're going to hear this. I don't know. I'm going to assume that the name Pam Tate just really pisses you off. And that's why you were in a mood today. And like I said, I get it. And you were reading my comments out loud. So to me, if you're reading my comment out loud, that means you're talking to me. And I'm going to respond back to you. And I thought that I was very respectful in your chat today. I did try to explain myself. I had other people throwing things at me.
Oh, hold on.
There's
Yo,
a
what
big
up?
difference between comment and question.
She didn't? Oh. Well, I'm sorry, but I am. All right. But you do realize with CPS now involved that it's now on them. Oh. So, okay. Yeah, well, they're going to go to you first. I would hope so too, given things. So, not trying to say too much. I'm on a current live, so. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're more important than this fucking idiot. So, that I'm going over. But wait, I haven't seen any. I'm so fucking confused. How do you know the evict is legit though? I haven't. Yeah, but I'm saying there's nothing out front of their house, nothing. I'm just letting you know what I seen because I just walked past. I mean, I know the Jeep is out front. So it might be within the coming week then. Or you want me to keep eyes and ears? All right, cool beaners. No, I just wanted to. No, I'll keep an eyes and ears, see what I see. I mean, it may be set up for probably within this week because, evictions aren't always precise. But like I said, I haven't seen anything yet, so. Yeah, well, I can honestly say there's been cops up and down the fucking block for like the last 2 days, so. But given last night was Halloween, that's to be expected. All right, because yeah, so probably if it wasn't done at 9 a.m. this morning, it'll be done at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah, and I didn't. Yeah, and I was out walking at the time. You're welcome, honey. I was out walking at the time and I didn't see anything, so I will keep eyes and ears, and if I can save some things that belong to your children, I will try. Yeah, my wife is a lot better with that than I am. So, and she's usually home after about 5:45. So, all right. All right. Just let her know anytime she just wants to hang and chill, quite literally, because we stay on the porch. It's open. All right. Probably. I mean, she looks just like you, but female version. But I definitely not a problem, brother. You have a good day. Bye. Oh boy. Sorry, guys. That was the boy's father. An update is that there's some other shit going on. A lot, if you guys haven't heard. So, but yes, you're very welcome. No, I do not. Let me put that up there. No, I don't. Sorry, I'm going over this Pam Tate sympathizer over here. Sorry, that was Keegan's dad. Apparently, Keegan did not go to his father last night. CPS is involved. Apparently, the mother has some housing issues going on right now. So, many prayers, and I hope everything is all well. We will see what's going on, and I'll keep eyes and ears on that. He is coming out tomorrow, so that's awesome shit. I get to see him, so that's cool beans. But me, myself, I have to do a floor tomorrow, so yeah. So hopefully I can get that all said and done. Definitely, I think it's who's to Oak Groves? Yeah, I don't live anywhere near the Wills. Let's get back into this bullshit.
Well, yeah, there is. But the clip I just played, that is a question.
It.
When you ask somebody,
if the mother has housing problems, why not give to the dad? I don't know. But right now, CPS is involved, and they're trying to figure out what the hell to do next. So right now, it is on the law, as much as I know. That was a quick update. That's all I got. It's kind of silly. You have 50 subs, so you go live or have a community page. I got nothing.
something and you wait for a response, that is a question. Right? Right. That doesn't mean that I was sticking up for Pam. I was sticking up for myself because I started it by saying Smiley lied. And maybe I shouldn't have said Smiley lied.
No, this was the Keegan case. Sorry. Beautiful sunflower. This is the Keegan case. This lady is Summer's Revenge. Talking about Remain Calm, Moo Cow, and Smiley. I don't know who Smiley is. And she had my name out of her mouth quite a few times, so obviously I'm gonna take a peekaboo. And you guys that are now new members as of today, you're very welcome. I did as much as I could.
Maybe that was the wrong thing to say. But I do know that Smiley was on PG's panel and she denied saying that happened because I remember
they placed him back into a house that all the crazy came from. Makes no sense. Yes, I understand that, Connie. I do. But at the end of the fucking day, it is what it is. And the father just informed me that they're facing eviction. Messy Jesse, what's going on? So I don't know what's going to happen out of that. I will be keeping my ears and eyes out around the corner to find out if there's any truth to that. What's going on, Moonrain?
I remember being in G's chat that night and thinking, well, why would she deny that? I just heard you say that. So I was dismissed out of a chat. You know, if you don't want me to be a part of your chat, that's fine. That's your prerogative.
Reaper's Grim Smile, I agree. I completely agree. I don't quite like her myself. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. The young man's case, Keegan. Sounds like CPS maybe has him in foster care at this point till mom is settled. No, he's still at home with mom. CPS is just recently getting involved again. His dad called them yesterday as he was still missing. So now CPS has to do a thorough investigation because the dad had two of the dad's kids, Keegan and his little sister, live with the mother. So CPS will have to do a thorough investigation to find out what the fuck. Just so you know. But he did say the boy was with mom. Yes, the boy is with mom. I don't know why they did it that way. It makes no sense. But apparently, last minute, everything fucking changed. And it shouldn't have.
But I guess I just thought I felt the need to defend myself, that I wasn't there to cause chaos. I brought up her name in the first place to let you know, kind of to get ahead of the game.
Creeper's grim smile. The only thing Pam knows is how to run her fucking mouth. She don't know shit about shit, my friend.
You were covering what had already happened. But in my eyes, when you're covering cases, it's what's here, what's now. And I wanted to speed you up. And apparently you thought it was important because you ended up playing his life, which I was grateful for. That's what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to play what he was talking about in that moment.
Why? I'll play it again. I'm gonna fuck.
You got a little fired up, and you blocked me. Boo.
Want to play it again? I'll say it again. I'll say it right fucking now. Pam Tate is a nasty fucking bitch. You need to mind her fucking business.
I'm gonna play some
I said it.
Has nothing to do with RC. I guess maybe before I move on, RC, I apologize. I didn't mean for today to go the way it did. It just went that way. I'm not a troublemaker. I am not in this community to start trouble. That should be obvious. My bad.
But you did start trouble. And it is obvious that you're sucking Pam Tate's titty. Yeah, I'm confused about it too. Beautiful sunflower.
These two clips I'm gonna play.
I heard the
maybe 6
mom. Wait a minute, girl. I heard the mom has problems with her son. He took off before, like bad behaviors. I don't know though. No, when he took the incident you're talking about beforehand is when he skipped school. That's all. This is replay of Summer's revenge, sticking up for Pam Skank Tate. What I am saying is, who says Pam ain't part of the Summer coming up missing? I think that's a bit of a stretch. Honestly, I don't think she leaves her own home to do anything. And in my honest opinion, I think she's just a lonely person who sits on the internet way too fucking much and needs to mind her fucking business.
I find it ridiculous that. Let's just listen to it.
Tonight, guys, if anybody wants to call in tonight and cast your vote for the biggest tragedy pimp in Summer Wells case, we are calling in. You can vote by chat by giving $5 super chats per vote. But tonight we are definitely voting people in as the
Cursed and curiosity is now Summer's revenge. All right. Thank you for clearing that up, Connie. Summer's revenge, aka cursed with curiosity. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Lucy Cat.
the biggest tragedy pimp. And I mean, that's the one of the people that's making the most money off Summer Wells' case. Every day, continuously. Hey, Bobo Evans, Abigail Rose.
Isn't that ironic? Don't you think?
Really? We ain't even getting started on Moo Cow Lady today. Okay. I can't stand her. She is. I know she's disgusting. I know. I ain't sticking out for her. I hate her. I hate it when people change their names to screw with people. I hate it too. I agree. It's fucking disgusting. How much did oh shit? How much did Cow Lady make on for her Tragedy Farm game? LOL. I don't know. I don't.
You've got Summer's name in your title. You've got hashtag Summer Wells 2 or 3 different ways. And we're charging people $5 to call you, Miss Stacy, to vote people on this pretend.
That's all I got for you from that fucking idiot. I nominate Cow Lady. I agree. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Sorry, I gotta put my face back up. Tic-tac-toe, 3 large in a row. Definitely. But I can't stand people like that. I really can't. Like, you're using Summer's name to get money, and then you got this other lady sticking up for Pam Tate, trying to jump on the bandwagon, and every fucking thing else. Like, facts, bro. For real. What the fuck is wrong with your head, bro? Like, I'm not understanding it. It warmed up a whole whopping fucking 3 degrees. I heard said, please pray for beautiful Sunflower, even though she's on the dark side. Who says that? I don't know. Have you seen Nick's new video? Sure. Oh, no. I'm not even subscribed to her on my other channel, in all honesty. I think she's under enough fire from other channels. Fuck. Someone is going around with my name. I believe it's Constance Sue. Has something to say now, hangs in J for all. That's ignorant as fuck. I agree. But my biggest thing is, y'all, I did get Mountain Dew. Thank you, Ericon. My biggest thing right now, guys, is that this woman is over here is talking out her neck. Trying to protect Pam Tate. Fuck Pam Tate. Okay? Pam has sat on PG's panel and bashed, and she interrupts people when they are trying to talk, and everyone was against Don using the bathroom on his live, but Pam did it, and you could hear her sneak. Yeah. That's fucking wrong. The girl is exactly who said that. She needs to worry about her own self. What's up, 21 acres? I mean, 120 acres. What's going on? I don't know. Listen, I'm not here to bash nobody other than this person that we're talking about and Pam. What the both of them are doing right now is wrong. I know not a lot of people like when I do this. A lot of people like when I have fun. We chit chat, have a good old time. We're gonna have a good old time. I'm just saying, right at this fucking moment, Pamela Tate needs to jump off a fucking bridge with some water underneath it. Okay? She needs to go take a quick swim, cool her head off, get out, touch some grass, something. Get the fuck off the internet and leave people the fuck alone. That's all I can tell you. Okay? And as for Summer's revenge, they need to join her. Get the fuck off the internet. Go touch some grass. Go take a walk. I meant Nick did a good job of complimenting the story right down to Daisy. Oh, okay. I'll have to take a look, Jaded. I don't go over. I'm just saying, I don't go over Nicolina's stuff. I don't go over any of her things. I'm not even subbed up to her anywhere that I know of. So, but I will have to go and look. I will, definitely. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome. Beginning of the stream, I gave out three, um, memberships given back to you guys because you guys are fucking awesome to me. You guys put up with my shit. You guys donate to the fam, help me and my family out. You guys are fucking awesome. I love you guys. I appreciate it. I do. You more than any words can tell you, Mrs. Fletcher. But I will go over and see Nicolina's channel. Actually, can one of you guys drop me a link to her channel and I'll run over real quick and sub up on my secondary channel. So that way I have her and I can find this video and we can discuss. I mean, if that's something you guys want to do. So, but definitely, Pam is bro. She uses the bathroom all the time when she is on PG's panel. Yeah, because that's what the fuck you do. And nobody's reported that. That's fucking, no. All right. Well, like I said, Jaded or Beautiful Sunflower or one of my other mods, would you kindly drop Nicolina's channel and the channel in here, please? So I can click it and jump over and subscribe to it. Oh my God. Cow should be ashamed to use Sweet Summer's name. I agree on so many fucking ways. I fucking agree. Woo! Train. Sorry, it's taking my fucking computer a minute to load, which is weird. Stop moving. Thank you. When you hold it right, I'ma put it down all fucking time. Tic-tac-toe, 3 large in a row. Thank you all. I am currently going to sub up on my other secondary channel, and I will try to remember the name of this video, and we'll go over it at a later date. Not today, a later time. I have reported it. Good. A lot of people are mad at me because I reported somebody today. Yeah. So I reported someone today, and a lot of people are mad because I did, and I don't care. I mean, there's a proper way to wear your tank tops, and the way that person was wearing their tank top was not a proper way to do it. I can't believe what all Nicolina brought out on Yanny. Oh boy, I definitely have to go take a look. But I'm trying not to attack Yanny. I was asked very politely by another sub of mine to let Yanny be, so I'm going to do as requested. Most indubitably glad they are showing her for what she is. Oh boy. Good afternoon. Sorry, there's a fly bothering me. It's bugging the fuck out of me. But yes, most good afternoon, everyone. Welcome in. But no, what it is that Pam Tate crossed the line. Summer's Revenge is now defending her, and I don't think that's right. And Nicolina has gone over and did a video that I'm gonna have to go check out that my peeps are requesting me to look at, so I'll do that on my off time, and then review it with y'all. So improper. Hang on 1 minute, my wife is calling. Sorry, guys. The wife called, and then I got to call one more person. I do apologize about that. Give me 1 more minute, and I'll be right with you.
Trying to get me in trouble?
Always.
Sure.
Have you seen my hammer?
I'm not your hammer. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I was on the phone with the wife. So what's up? Doing another live. Years later. Not bad. Better internet. Hours, years, months. Oh, well, no, it's all good. Yeah, you got to do the Event Horizon. Well, that's better than not. Yeah, well, kind of hard for you to do that when your internet's slow as shit. Oh. Yeah, I know. Well, it's what happens when you play it the way you're supposed to. I don't blame you. Good. Oh, yeah. Nice. No, sorry, I was reading something. But yes, I do care, and it's good you have all the upgrades. Did you upgrade the one gun you just got and had to redo like 100 fucking times? Oh yeah, that's Carl on duty. I agree, they do, and it's ridiculous. How many fucking versions of an assault rifle do you need? Apparently. Definitely. Yeah. Oh, probably you. But no, thank you. You got me and Bella lunch and some soda. No, she over fucking slept hard. Yeah, well, I wasn't gonna walk her fucking happy ass all the way over there. Well, no, I'd had to walk her all the way over there to sign her in, and I wasn't fucking doing it. I know, but it's not often that she's home. So, well, not happening this time. Yep. But all right. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna get back to my life. If you want, you can jump in. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye. No, my upstairs neighbor made it. Did it, and she gave it to me to hang up, so I did. Her son, Little Hunter, is the guy. The one I call Little Hunter, his name is actual Hunter, and he, the little guy that I usually have on stream that hangs out once in a while. He's on the autism spectrum, nonverbal, so he likes to hang out with me some days after school. And like I said, the upstairs neighbor made that for me. My 16-year-old is on the spectrum as well, so it's not bad. It's not a bad thing to hang some stuff up to have to do with it. And as for 21, 420. The woman that was very disgusting and wearing a tank top very wrong was none other than she looked like a man. Yes. Yes. Like I said, I call him Little Hunter because I have a son by the same name. So that's why I call him Little Hunter. Auntie M. Oh, Auntie M. Hi, Auntie M. Yeah. So, no, I was scrolling earlier today in my earlier live today. I was scrolling around. Sorry, that's a bit up there. Oh, here we go. I was going through other things to see if Pamela, going through other people's videos, well, comment section. Well, live chat, replay chat. Holy shit. And looking to see if Pamela Tate was over there saying anything. And as I was scrolling through some of the ones that I knew that she frequented, happened to be Knowledge Power. And then I happened to see, as I was clicking through the video, that she was wearing her tank top very, very low. And I reported her. What's going on, Joe? And I reported that video for partial nudity because a tank top is supposed to be worn up here. And yes, granted, and they have little things on them to tighten them up and not to have so much cleavage showing. And I got a lot of haterade and backlash for it. Pam Tate hangs out in smileys and smiley. Yes, I will have to take a look as well. But she's a fucking pig, and Knowledge is Power is just as big as a fucking pig. And it's good to see everyone. Yes, I am very warm. I got my heater right next to me. We had snow this morning. But yes, in the beginning of the video, I gave out 3 memberships. It's Russian roulette with those. But I gave out 3 memberships. I gave it to, I believe Bama got one. 2 Old Crows subscribed herself. Thank you. I know Lucy Cat got one. And 2 Catch a Match. I gave one out to as well. So that's all I could afford at this moment in time. But when I get more money up, I will give more out as much as plausible. Just so everybody knows. Most indubitably. Hey, I do what I can. You guys do so much for me and mine. I do what I want. I don't watch her. I don't like the content. Nothing wrong with that. Why can't y'all leave Pam alone? Just asking. Because Pam is a very disgusting fucking person. She crossed the line. I mean, listen, okay? Listen, I'll tell you why. Okay? 1, making one call, reaching out, trying to get some more information is one thing. But when told by the person to leave them alone, and you repetitively keep calling, that is harassment. And that is people that I know personally. Yeah, I'm going to be pissed off about it. Okay? I'm going to be extremely pissed off about it. She may be a human like me, but when somebody tells me to fuck off and leave them alone, guess what I do? I fuck off and leave them alone. I'm not going to sit there and repetitively call somebody numerous fucking times, even after being told to leave them alone. And she's been known to cause trouble in other people's chats. Not just my own, but in other creators' chats, she's known to cause problems. She's a fucking pig. And then when you want to play around with shit you have no business playing around with, then we're going to have problems. I did not have a single fucking issue other than the fact that she was causing problems in my chat, and I blocked her ass. Plain simple done. And now all of a sudden I do something a friend of mine asked me to do about their child. And I go over to certain people's chats that are on at the time and ask them for help. And she wants to go through and run her fucking mouth and start harassing the mother. because that's what the fuck we do. Makes no fucking sense to me. None. So, not sure about the ethics of people who think it's okay or proper for her to have most of her boob hanging low. Yeah, I don't like that either. It's disgusting. I am not nasty to everyone on YT, thank you. But if that's how you feel, it's how you feel. It's quite okay. It's how you feel. And I'm far from cool. But it's okay. You can feel that way. I won't judge you, but I won't keep you. Okay? I won't keep you. Everyone is allowed their opinions. Everyone's allowed to say what they want. But to defend a woman like that, I won't have it here. At all. Annie M. Oh, Auntie M. So, Remain. She came into my chat to change. She came into my chat to change topic from missing boy to autism, and to do that she defended her by saying Smiley is a liar. Fuck that woman. Ericon, how you doing, brother? Oh, we know, Jaded. We know. We know. I don't hate all the time. I just hate those who want to be nasty and butt in where they shouldn't be. And if somebody wants to take offense to me blocking her, please tell me now, and I'll make sure I see your way out too. Okay, I won't have it here. I'm a lot of fucking things on this planet, but I ain't just gonna go after somebody for the sake of going after somebody. Ain't how it rolls. That real sunflower here too. First frost. Yeah, it was fucking cold, man. But yes, this woman here is out of her tree, out of her mind, defending Pamela. I mean, you want to defend her, do it elsewhere. Don't do it here. She completely, both of these two are completely out their fucking trees. Pamela needs to go outside, get off the internet, go outside, take a walk, something. Her friend here needs to do the same. They need to get off the internet for a while and just go for a walk, touch some grass, something. Because I'm not going to sit here and be bashed and hater-rated on because I am telling somebody to get the fuck off their ass and go do something else. And if that's the way it's going to be, I guess I'm not the channel for a lot of people because I'm not going to sit here and put up with it. I won't. Pam Tate is nothing but a fucking nuisance. And she needs to go away. And why do I hear voices? Too early. Hold on. Hi. got homework? They probably didn't send you home with any of your broke. All right, go on. Sorry, guys. My little one just got home. Granny's house. Hi, everyone. Yes. Yeah, she's home.
Put my bag in my room.
Just go, and I'll worry about your bag in a minute.
My phone's in it.
All right. Hang on. I'm out back. I'm out back to the game. All right. Enjoy, brother. Thank you. She has no business calling anyone. Does she think she is the FBI? I don't know, but she's a fucking idiot. Hang on. I gotta help my kid. Go. Forward. Go. Go. She got a different. Listen, don't worry about that right now. Caitlin got a ride from her friend's mom. Yeah. And Caitlin's also going to school here tomorrow. We'll do that if I have to before it. Here. Thank you. Sorry, guys. My Gimpy just got home. My Gimp just got in. But yes, definitely, these people who constantly call real life needs to get a real life. I agree, Lucy. I agree. It's just bullshit. And then people want to hate on me because I'm telling them that, like, straight up, this is how it is. Okay? You want to know how it is? This woman needs to get the fuck up off her ass and go. Go do something else. What's up, T? And I'm not happy about any of it at all. Period. I don't have to be happy about it. What the fuck is this? Why is this here? I don't know why I have an upcoming live scheduled. I shouldn't. So we are going to not edit more actions. Delete the upcoming because that should not be there. Delete upcoming forever. Sorry, I have an itch. What's going on? Granny's house. Granny's house. What's up? But yeah, this woman is a big ass troublemaker. Nothing more, nothing less. So she needs to jump off a fucking bridge with water underneath it. And anyone who allows this woman in their chat, there's got to be something wrong with you. In all honesty. Tic-tac-toe, 3 large in a row. I want you to get on the floor. Cow Clip is money mad. Yeah, I know Cow Clip is money mad. But now we're talking about Pamela Skank Tate. Because she has a fucking life. Right. And we know she don't. So. And it's just stupid and insane. But, all right, everyone. I'm going to... Oh, shit. Thank you, honey. Thank you. She runs calling wildfire. Thank you. So, I want to know what everyone thinks right now. Okay, I want to know. I want to know what everybody thinks of Pam Tate. Come on, tell me what y'all think of Pam Tate and Summer's Revenge, aka whatever the fuck it really is. It's ridiculous when these people do stuff to others then act like victims. Fucking men. Amen. 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 God bless you, Remain. Much love, honey. Now, Remain, are you still live, darling? I don't like her either. Oh, yeah, definitely. Come on up. Tell us what was done to you. What this person did to you. Let me drop that link. Come on up, darling. Did it go through? It did. I think Pam is a loudmouth troublemaker. Bam, motherfucker! Remain, you are allowed up here at goddamn time. Hey, I see you. Give me 1 second. Hi, darling.
Hey, what's up?
So, tell me about this wonderful woman. Yes, you can ask your question. Tell me about this wonderful woman.
Let me grab the restraining orders and I'll tell you the dates on them.
All right.
Alrighty.
What's up again, Ghost?
The first one that I actually got was
Thank you all day for
back in 20. Was the first one 2019?
Now,
2019, 18, might have been 2017. So basically, I've had 2-year restraining orders. Then I had another one filed, and we went to court. She lost in court. My restraining order stayed good, and this woman basically has terrorized me. The bad thing about it was she was going on panels and telling people I lived across the street from her. She was also acting like telling people that I was setting over here in my house and saying stuff to her. And she was like, what do you people want? Do you want me to have another seizure and end up in the hospital where I can't talk? And I'm like, wait a freaking minute. You're not putting that shit on me because I don't say a fucking word to her. Don't want anything to do with her. You know, believe me.
So you've had, so let me get this right, 2 years of restraining orders on this young lady.
No, I've had 5, 6 years.
6 years. And now, hold on 1 minute. Yes. Yes. No, you're good. What's up? I think my oldest might. But all right, go ahead, Remain. With what you're doing real quick, I gotta go ahead and get something. So
I just had extensive restraining orders. Couldn't walk out to my car without getting called names, and you know, just for being a nuisance to my family altogether. When I wouldn't when I wouldn't allow it to get to me anymore, and really tried to ignore the situation, it became a big problem where she started saying things to my kids and my granddaughter. When she basically said something to my granddaughter, I had had enough. And that's when,
all right.
Well, because I would see, I kept ignoring her. I wouldn't let her get my goat anymore. So when you're dealing with somebody like that and they can't actually, you know, terrorize you anymore, they go after your family members. So all kinds of shit were being said about my family, going through the neighborhood, talking to my neighbors about us and different things like that. So I had had enough when she involved my granddaughter, and it wasn't a good scene. I called the police. Finally, in Indiana, if you have a restraining order and you can get the other person to file one against you, you automatically go to court. So I knew that that was the only way that I was going to be able to handle it like that. So when the police came the day when I finally went off about what she did to my granddaughter and stuff, I told them, if I'm the problem, tell her to file a restraining order. So they went over and she filed one against me, and we automatically went to court. She did not win in court. The day after we went to court, She tried to bully me that day. And so instead of calling law enforcement, because when you got a restraining order and it's domestic shit, a lot of time law enforcement don't want to mess with it. So I called the courthouse and told them what she did, and they said, you call 911 right now, and when they come, you make them give you a card with a cause number on it. So that was the last time. I mean, she still does weird shit. She would be outside. There was a big problem because she sets out front of her house, which I can't say nothing about that. She's sitting in her own freaking yard. But the problem was that as she's sitting out front in her yard, she's staring at my house. I don't mean for like an hour or two. I mean, it was going on for freaking 8 straight hours a fucking day. And I got my glasses on my head. I was wondering where my glasses were.
Hang on one second. Yes, this is Remain Calm going over Pamela Tate and the issues she's been having with said woman for many years.
And this is the thing, because, I wasn't saying a whole lot about her because I was like, I didn't want to dick with her, to be honest. It got to a point where my granddaughter still doesn't come here very often because of that across the street.
That's
and so, occasionally my granddaughter come in, but she will not stay here because of her. The situation just got completely fucking out of hand. Now, the weird thing about it, where she started getting real paranoid about me, was when she said she found out I had a YouTube channel. And it's like, well, don't fucking watch. Don't watch my channel. But people were saying that she was obsessed with I was on and all this other shit. So the only thing I could figure, she was getting paranoid about what I really know about her. And I don't know if she thought that I was going to put it all out on YouTube or what, which I've never done that.
No.
But absolutely, she's the type of person that will do a bunch of shit to somebody, and then she'll act like she's the victim. That's exactly what she does. She'll act like she's the victim. But see, what I did one day was I went through and grabbed some clips, and I was showing on some of these channels a lot of the drama and where the drama was coming from. And it was coming from her. And when I did that, all of a sudden, this was during the day, all of a sudden, here come Prayer Garden into my chat. She was sent there I don't know if she was protecting Pam or what the deal was, but she was saying crazy shit to me and saying shit like, well, Pam said you guys were best friends and she don't know what happened. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That's the craziest shit I ever heard. I told Prayer Garden, look, you have my permission to get every restraining order. You have my permission to get the transcripts from court. You have my permission to get it all and read it on your channel. And that never happened.
What?
Because of course it's not going to make her look good anyway. So, but I kind of stayed out of the, Lisa Jaton had a problem and all that shit. And, I kind of just stayed out of that. I wouldn't, put myself into those messes and shit. I had enough to fucking deal with her. I didn't need to take anybody else's baggage of her fucking on me, at the same time either. And Lucy Cat's got some videos. I've got videos that were sent to me. And I told, when Lucy Cat was my mod, I was like, you guys send a copy to Lucy Cat too. So Lucy Cat's got a copy of all these freaking videos where she's sitting there having a conversation, and everything that she's saying is fucking shit that she was doing to me. It was really weird. She also went on Messenger, and I'm not a big Facebooker. I mean, I got Facebook, but I'm not really a big Facebooker. And went and was talking to all these fucking people that I didn't know. I didn't know any of them about me and my life, what went on in my house. She took a video of me and my daughter out in my driveway with my daughter's car sitting there with her license plate showing, like it was fucking nothing, like it was a game to fucking show people. She also has a picture, I think it's on her Facebook still. I have the picture that was sent to me that shows my house. It shows my fucking house. Now, to cover her ass on that, she said, to cover her ass on that, she told people she was taking a picture of her fence. She was taking a picture of her fence, and I guess her fence was so fucking pretty that that she decided she was gonna let everybody have a picture of her fence, which showed my fucking house. I mean, this girl is a manipulator. She thinks she's fucking intelligent on what she's doing. She's not. You know.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I mean, basically, the girl bullied me and did some fuck shit, but that, you know, that's the way them people are. They're very fucking weird, and they will take something that they do to you and switch it around to where, you know, they're the victims. They're always the victims. But yeah, I mean, from what Andrew said, she continuously for 2 hours straight kept trying to contact Keegan's mother. They got very upset about it and got angry with Andrew about it because, of course, Andrew was putting, I love you too, Eve. Andrew was putting, you know, the information about Keegan out and stuff like that on YouTube, and he was the main one at the time, and so yeah, you know, that kind of came back on him, and which was horrible. But you know, I never understood why someone would want to put themselves in the middle of a missing child investigation either. But some people need that attention. You know, some people thrive on attention, and you know. Well, I can lose my temper and my patience, Auntie M. You know, I'm not perfect about stuff like that, but you know, when this girl decided she was going to come in my chat and start playing a fucking game, excuse my language, I knew exactly what she was doing. I knew exactly what she was doing with the first sentence that she put in my chat. I don't know why she thought she was coming to somebody's channel who was going to jump on her bandwagon. You know, it was kind of ridiculous that she would come into my chat and automatically start talking about Smiley and calling Smiley a liar, and Smiley did Pam dirty and all this other crap. You know, it's like, what does that have to do with me? That doesn't have anything to do with me. And immediately what she did was I was going over Andrew's live where he was talking about Keegan and talking with Keegan's father. I was going over that live. She immediately came into my chat. Oh, you know, Andrew's live right now and he's talking about this and blah, blah, blah. You know, there was an end result that she wanted from the situation, and I don't think that it went the way she thought it was going to go at all. Because people know, yeah, you know, you want me to show what you're wanting to talk about, I'll show it. But yeah, I mean, it was just ridiculous because she was contradicting herself. She called Smiley a liar, and then she turned around. oh, but I love Smiley. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, you're contradicting yourself on everything you say. Then lo and behold, this morning I'm tagged in a video, and I'm like, why does this girl have me tagged in a video? Well, what she thought was, because if there's any drama or anything on my channel, I privatize them. You know, if I think that something isn't really good content, and I'm not a big dramatic person, but if I don't think that it's good content and it's about a lot of drama, I'll privatize it or even get rid of it altogether. What she didn't realize was still had the chat, because I've got a great mod who took care of that.
Yep.
And so I went through and showed everything that she said in chat. And I still don't understand why she did a video like that, but this is what got me when she said, yeah, I didn't think that my first live would be go this way, but, and it's like bullshit.
Oh yeah. By the way, Connie S says, at Remain Calm, you're so cute. Will you be my granny?
I'll be your granny, Connie. I will.
Sorry, dealing with things here at home.
I'm some people's mamas. I'm some people's grannies. Of course, I'll be your granny.
Nah, I'm just going to call you a good friend. How about that?
That'll work for me, Andrew. But yeah, you know, that whole situation was just shitty. And you know, I do understand people do come into people's chats and they do start talking about something else or whatever. But what even pissed me off more was because we were talking about Keegan, who hadn't been found yet. And, you know, she's in there talking about, oh, you know, basically, I don't know what the hell she was doing, but it even pissed me off more when she did that video and said, oh, yeah, well, I understood that, you know, there's real life things going on as far as that's concerned. And I understand that. I've had something like that happen to me, and I went, what the fuck? What are you even talking about? You contradicted every word that came out of her mouth was a fucking contradiction over and over. And I'm like, forget that shit. So yeah, she's the type of person, she'll try to manipulate. She'll, you know, I think she feels important to be given basically a platform like she's gotten. But definitely the type of person, she will try to definitely instigate shit. Definitely an instigator to start problems, to start shit. And you know, there's a lot of things about her that I don't think people know. And if they did know and they still even associated with that, I wouldn't want nothing to do with them people. That's why I finally told the girl, look, I'm going to tell you, I've never said this on my channel before, but I'm going to say it now. You like her, you want to defend her, you want to have anything to do with that girl, get the fuck off my, get out of my chat, get off my channel, and don't come back.
I agree. I really agree with you.
You know,
because,
so
I mean, it's not like we're being assholes or nothing. We're just showing the true light of Pam Tate. And this person.
Well, you have to realize something too. She's the type of person that her and her buddies are probably laughing behind the scenes, thinking that's fucking funny.
Yep.
You know, they probably thought that whole situation was funny, haha.
But it's not funny.
No, it's not.
And in quite honesty, I mean, it's not a joke. It ain't funny. This is really what's going on behind the scenes with this so-called person everybody wants to protect. Well, not everybody.
Well, and that's what I kept trying to tell people as far as I was concerned. This is my real life. You know, I have to deal with this in my real life. And, you know, I don't even go out in my front yard unless I'm getting into my car. I hang out in my backyard, which I love my property, so I don't complain about that any.
Mhm.
But yeah, there was a time when I would go out in my yard to get in my truck or something and would be told, bitch, go back in your fucking house. I mean, just a bully, just a big time bully.
She's a
But,
she's a
but,
pig.
but she will use, if anybody says anything to her, or comes back at her for any of the bullshit she's done, that seizure shit will come up immediately.
So in other words, she's playing victim and deflecting from what the drama she's causing and the self harm that she's doing to herself.
Well, yeah, because see, last time she tried to say that she went to the hospital and the doctor told her not to go on YouTube anymore, and she was on YouTube like the next day. And does she have seizures? Yes, she has seizures. She's not lying about that. She does have seizures.
Mm.
But the thing about it is, when you're causing yourself to by doing things to other people, you can't do all this shit to other people and not think that because you have seizures that nobody's gonna fucking defend themselves on the bullshit.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you don't want to get put into a position to where you might have a seizure, maybe you need to change the way you're fucking doing. Maybe you need to change with manipulating and doing shit to other people. She's just the type of person that has always seemed to be the type that could never really say anything positive. It all had to be negative drama, negative drama, negative drama.
I think it's self destruction. What's going on, Sabrina? I think it's self destruction, in my honest opinion. And if she's going around doing all this extras outside of everything else, and was told by her doctors to stay away from what stresses her out the most, and that she is still doing it, I think
Right.
there is a technical term, self harm or something like that. And she needs to get the help she needs instead of purposely putting herself through all this.
Right.
She needs to go to the correct help and get it. But instead of doing that, she's too busy creating more issues for herself and playing why me, why me.
Well, and the bad thing about it is, like all the bullshit and taking the picture of my house and the fucking video and all that other shit, I have enough. If I could walk into court anytime, people were getting a hold of me. Oh, she's got a lawyer. And I said, my lawyer wants to meet her lawyer. And I was leaving.
Can you have Paul come here, please?
I mean,
Sorry.
luckily I have cameras all around my house. So, I mean, I'm not going to get accused of fucking doing anything because, I've got my cameras, but,
remain 1 second, honey.
Okay.
Thank you, Sabrina, so much for remembering up, and thank you so much for the gifting of 10 memberships out there. Thank you so much, honey. Much appreciated.
Well,
Wow,
that's what she does, Sarah. She gets on YouTube. She can say what she wants to anybody. She can treat anybody any way that she wants. I mean, the lies that I've heard that she has said and shit is very extensive. I mean, extensive. And, that's just like sending Prayer Garden over to my channel that day. It didn't work out for her, like she thought it would. But, it's like fucking weird, just weird shit.
Oh, I
Weird
agree.
shit. And, once you've dealt with it for so long, it's like, don't even try to tell me. Like when she was on Prayer Gardens or something, she started screaming that I was making Remain Calm lives across the street from me, and she's doing this to me and she's doing that to me, and what if I have a seizure? And I'm like, you're not fucking putting that on me, girl. I've not said a word. I have not done freaking anything to your ass. You know, and the way I see it is if somebody's picking on you and making fun of you on YouTube, you need to just ride along with it and laugh at yourself. Because if you can't do that, you're going to have a lot of problems. You know, a lot of problems.
I agree.
But see, that's what that girl kept bringing up in my chat, the 7x7 bullshit. You know, and
I'm
I'm
not
like,
understanding what that means.
Doug had Pam come up on his panel one night. In the process, you know, Doug, he was saying shit about, it was about the 3-way phone call with, I don't know, Candace or something. I don't know. All
Sabrina,
that
thank you.
bullshit. The 3-way phone call. So Doug starts saying shit like, oh, your old man like 3 ways. And he said, what's 7x7? And she said 36. So a lot of people started making fun of her for that.
Holy shit.
Well, for some reason, that whatever her name is, Summer Revenge, whatever, Curse Curiosity, I don't fucking know what her name is. I'm sure it'll be changed again. But she starts bringing that up in my chat, and I'm like, why are you fucking bringing shit like that up in my chat? We're not even talking about anything like that. So what I found was the girl was coming into my chat, and she figured that she was going to start saying a bunch of shit that was, you know, there can be a lot of trouble caused by people saying shit in a creator's chat.
Oh, yeah.
And so she, you know, starts bringing up the 7x7, and I'm like, why are you bringing that shit's done, gone, and over with? Nobody ain't even talked about that shit for I don't know how long. So she was coming into my chat, and you know, me and Smiley had butted heads before, and you know, I think what they were doing was just seeing if they could come in and see what kind of fucking drama they could cause.
I
Is
agree.
exactly
I'm sorry.
what I think they were doing.
I'm sorry to cut you off again, but Sabrina, holy shit, what are you doing, honey? Wow, holy fuck, Sabrina. Thank you, honey. Oh my God, what are you doing? She just dropped 10, 20 more gift subs out on top of the 10 she already bought.
Elaine's, I don't know anything about that because I've lived here. I've lived in my house about 12 years, and I've never heard of. I've heard of a son who's, from my understanding, is in not a good place, I'll say. But I don't know if that's true. But I tell people all the time, if you want to fucking know about her, fucking get a FOIA request and request your little hearts out, because I'm sure you'll find something in there.
Definitely. And thank you, Sabrina, so much, honey. Oh my God, Sabrina again?
But
Remain.
yeah, I mean, that game's just got to stop.
I agree. Remain. She did it again. She dropped another 10 on top of the 30 she already did.
Oh, that's really cool, Andrew.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, just so you know, when you decide to monetize, I know you're ready for it.
Right.
There's a you can set it up to where your memberships are 99 cents.
Oh, is that all? Yeah, because I really wasn't thinking about doing all the
well, no, I'm just saying if that's
membership.
yeah, I'm just saying if that's something you want to do. But no, I just wanted to let you know that I went through, I made a boo-boo and I hit the wrong button and it accidentally booted a lot of people from memberships, and they all got an email to get their stuff back if they wanted it.
Right.
But I dropped it from $3.99 to 99 cents. So
yeah, that would be, I don't know. I've always said That's one thing I just really didn't think I'd want is memberships. And, you know, I mean, further on down the line when my channel gets a little bit bigger and stuff, you know, I might consider, you know, doing things a little bit different. But, you know, being newer and, you know, because it took me a little while to even get to 1,000 subs. And I wanted really hard to get them without getting them by doing the drama shit all the time, you know.
Oh yeah.
I just, that's one thing I just really ain't in is
Dustin, what's going on?
a lot of the drama shit. So, but yeah, my thing is, people, I would just realize that, you know, as far as Pam Tate goes, you know, like I said, that's a person who can do some rock gut shit to people and
Mhm.
turn around and make herself look like the victim, you know.
Yeah.
It's sad, but there are a lot of people like that. And that's what was weird to me, that this girl even came into my chat even saying anything, because um, I hadn't even heard her name or even had to dick with her or anything for a little while. I mean, she's not somebody that I sit and fucking think about, you
Right.
know. I've got a life. I've got a good life, and that's the last person that I even let go into my fucking brain space. And so I think this girl knew exactly what she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Exact when she said that it was her first live, and I didn't think I would be talking about something like this. I'm like, bullshit. You tried to set up some drama. It didn't work out real well for you. Um, you know, she knew exactly why I threw her off my channel.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm like, you're not playing that bullshit on me. I seen exactly what you were doing the minute you come in. I mean, because how stupid is it? She says, well, there were two people. I could watch Andrew or remain calm. I'm like,
Mm.
it's the freaking internet, and you could have watched 1,000 other things besides Andrew or me. But then she picks me to tell me what you're over on your channel talking about. Now, how stupid did this girl think I was?
It was on there.
I'm like, why aren't you in Andrews?
Yes.
Right? It's like, why aren't you in Andrews?
I know. But here's the
So-
thing. She did wind up taking. PG did take down that video last night. Just so you know.
What video
where-
was that?
The one with her and Pam.
I must have missed it.
Oh yeah. But no, darling, I can honestly say you're doing a lot better than most, because listen, you actually have a freaking smart TV. I don't.
Yeah, I don't, well, smart TV ain't got nothing to do with it.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
just saying. I was just saying. I mean, I'm just saying it. I'm just saying it's a good thing. I mean, but for you to be harassed the way that you have been with this person, and then this person to come through and then harass somebody else, it's like they either need to jump off a cliff or just go away, because
and yeah, the weirdest thing about it was because she was telling these people that the only reason I got my restraining orders was because she didn't fight it. And I'm like, wait a minute, because in our state, if you file a restraining order, number one, it gets delivered to the person.
Mhm.
Number two, the person has to pay for it.
Yup.
So, from my understanding from the courts, I wasn't the only one who ever filed on her. There was another
Really?
woman that filed on her, and over something very not good. And that's how they got the information for my restraining order. Oh, sassy, upset prayer garden and made her cry? Or made
Well,
freaking Pam cry? I don't know. I missed it. If anybody has it, send it to my email. I'd love to see it. So, yeah, I mean, just bullshit. Just
I agree.
bullshit. So it's like, quit trying to tell people, um, you can't keep telling freaking people that somebody's doing something to you that you're actually doing to them. It will come back. It will come back for sure.
Yes, Justin. He was found in the next town over. He's currently safe with his mom. Sorry, I hit the wrong one. Where are you? It scrolled you up too quickly. But yes, he's currently home with his mom. At the moment, CPS is involved, but he is safe and sound.
So Lisa finally stood up for herself to Prayer Garden and Pam.
About bloody fucking time.
It's been a long time coming for that. You know, I tried to stay out of that shit, and I just kept telling Lisa, you know, you're saying things that they're going to come around and throw you right up here in that mix. I knew that was going to happen. So, but that is a long time coming. If she finally stood up for herself, because any other time that she would try, she would get thrown off panel and different stuff like that. Hey, Justin, hugs, hugs, hugs.
But no, the way I look at it is, you know, we give everybody a chance to hang themselves, so to speak. And at the rate it's going, that there's a lot of people that are obviously from different channels and everything else that come and see us and like us for what we do. But you have those occasional trolls or those occasional Pam Tates. They want to sit there and try to ruin every little thing. And
well, I try to keep my channel as low drama as I can, and I know people get upset when, you know, I fucking have to put my foot down about this is the whole thing about it. When somebody's in your chat and they say things about another creator, that creator's going to come for the creator that the chat you're in. They're not going to go after the sub who said it, or even a mod in somebody else's channel. They're going to come for the creator. And I mean, I had been sideswiped with freaking, you know, here comes Smiley, and then here comes knowledge is power. And I'm like, what the fuck is even going on? And I had just had enough of the bullshit. I'm like, you know, I got to make some changes and move the fuck on with my channel, or I would have been stuck in that fucking fighting mode all the time.
And you can't be like that.
You know, and no, I didn't want to do that. And I mean, even with Pam Tate, you know, I could have used that girl for content for a fucking year if I wanted to. But not because what I try to tell people, it's not because I'm scared of her or intimidated by her. I don't want to give her my fucking brain space. So when this girl came into my freaking chat, I knew right away something was up, Andrew, when she came into my chat, and wanted me to automatically start watching that live you were doing. And when I was going over a totally different live that you were doing, and she wanted me to go immediately to that one where you were going off on Pam Tate, and I'm like, girl, you came into a creator's channel that you think that I'm a ding ding ding. I knew what the fuck she was doing the minute she came in. I knew exactly what she was doing. So
thank you, T. Very much appreciated, honey. But listen, at the end of the day, I mean, Pam Tate's done you so dirty in real life, and is also trying to do you dirty on the internet. And
yeah, she's done that for a long time now.
I don't think that, I'm speaking for myself, but I, for one, don't want her in my chat. I know you don't want her in her chat. I'm not sure about anybody else who happens to have channels and be here, but it sounds like she's just straight up a troublemaker and is very self-destructive.
Well, I told her before, absolutely that she's not blocked from my channel. Come on over. If she want to have a conversation with me, I'll lay it all out on the table.
And
Crickets.
that's how I have it as well. I mean, she's not
You know.
blocked. I blocked her for a while, but she ain't blocked now. I'm giving her a chance to come up and fucking speak for what she's did.
Right.
And I know she's out in the wings watching and whatever, but get off the wings and come on in. Come say something.
Right.
Come explain to me why you felt the need to do what you did.
Right.
And then I'll leave it be. Not hard.
Well, I mean, I know that there are, people, there are subs and stuff who come into chat and like to instigate things. There's no doubt about it,
Yeah.
Definitely it happens. But it kind of makes you aware of, the people that
It
you
It
know.
shows you the dark side of the YouTube, so to speak.
Yeah, I think that a lot of it too is, attention also.
Dude, your message didn't go through to your mother.
It's just out there, just a lot of,
Take my phone and text her.
it turns into a lot of bullshit. Because let me tell you, there are a lot of people
No,
who,
listen. You
who
go ahead.
are so evolved into their own emotions. They don't give a fuck about you. They're when something happens, they're more concerned with how they look or how they feel or things like that without a second thought as to your feelings whatsoever. And it happens all the time on YouTube. It really does. And so you just, I don't know. I mean, I'm still learning about a lot of things. So, there's some things I'm not,
Particularly proud of.
real up on, but I think I learn my lessons as I go. And, once stuff like that happens, you definitely learn how to spot people very quickly.
Yep.
Who's up to no good,
I agree.
who's definitely up to no good. So, but I don't play the fucking game anymore.
Oh, I don't blame you.
So. It's sad, but there are people like that. They make everything about them and it's all about them. And, I just got to the point where you kind of realize after so many things happen, do these people really in real life give a fuck about you, or is it more for their fucking YouTube persona? You know what I mean?
Yep.
So yeah, I just keep things real tight anymore. And as far as my mods go, Eve does my mods, so
listen, we got a bunch of good mods over here.
yeah, I've got some really good mods.
You do too. Listen, your community's nice, so mine is too. I keep putting a link to your channel here for those who want to sub up to you. Definitely. And I mean, I thank you for sharing your story and what's been going on with you. And I do apologize that you have to put up with this jargon on a daily. I mean, I was pissed off about a simple thing that she did, but I didn't realize that it went that far.
Well, I mean, with me, like I said, I don't pay I don't watch any channels that she's on, or if I go into somebody's chat and she's in there, I usually just leave. I just don't stay in there. I'm definitely not the person who wants to go into somebody else's chat and start questioning someone about somebody else's channel and stuff like that. I just think that's a wrong thing to do. But I haven't heard anything about her for quite a while. But when that shit happened with you, it didn't surprise me any. It didn't surprise me any at all.
I mean, it pissed me off to like absolutely no end. And I'm just not happy about it. And I mean, if people want to be like that elsewhere, don't be like that here. You know,
Well, I mean,
Don't
say
do
this
something.
about I say this about a lot of people. When a lot of people who come across me, you know, I try to handle things in a certain way, and you know, try not to be overly aggressive and stuff like that. You know, like I tell people, I can be a bitch. Usually, if I'm being a bitch, I'll say I'm being a bitch. You
Mhm.
know, I can be the C word also, and usually I'll let people know if I'm doing that. But these people do things to people who maybe don't aggressively overreact to it, not
Mm.
realizing that someday um, they will come across somebody who just don't let shit right off the bat,
I
you
agree.
know, at all.
And you know,
So,
one thing's for certain. I mean, we all grew up together. We may not talk or like each other in our later years, but we all stand by one simple thing. We'll go to bat if we need to go to bat. You know what I mean?
right,
And
right,
this woman has no clue of how far some of us have gained friends and how far our arms reach.
right.
And the scary thing about it is that this woman is putting herself in dangerous positions that could potentially lead to harm to herself. And I don't think that's a right state of mind to be
Yeah,
living.
Crooked Arrow, I called you names on my live. You want me to go back and show it all again? Coming in being an asshole in my chat. You're damn right I called you some names. If you got it, put it on YouTube. We'd all love to see it.
Do I want to know?
You ain't bothering my ass any. Believe me.
Uh-oh.
Absolutely. Keep it and frame it. Print it out. There's a thing called a transcript. You can print it out and save it. I'm not putting up with people's bullshit on YouTube anymore. Absolutely not.
I don't blame you. Listen, you're not getting any younger, honey.
No, they run over into other people's chat and want to talk shit about other creators, and you ain't
But my
blocked
question,
in you ain't blocked in my shit. You should have come over there and said something. So you want to do it in Andrews? I'm gonna reply to it. I'm up on panel.
I
That's the
mean,
way they do. I mean, this is a good example of shit that they do. I don't do this. I'm sorry, Andrew, because
no,
I
you're
don't
all right. I mean,
know
I have to
people.
agree. I mean, people going into other people's chat and that has issues with somebody that isn't currently covering that.
Well,
Definitely you have
it's the pure fact that these people want to run around and oh, you know, oh, so and so don't appreciate me and all this other shit, but they don't fucking look at the shit that they did. It's all about what the creator did to them or what everybody else did to them. No accountability for anything that they have done. And that's a great example because Pam Tate's just like that too. Pam
well, I
Tate's
have to give
exactly just like that too.
I have to give I have to give her credit, even though I know right now there's issues between you two. But she is right. Weed does help with chronic pain, a lot, especially in the winter times. I'll give her that. And medicinal, yes, that's why it is legal now here in New York, which is very weird. I thought you
Well,
were.
unfortunately, we don't have here
You're
it's
not legal yet.
illegal. No, and you know, I that's the whole thing too. I gotta be very careful on even talking about anything that I do because that was one of the big issues too. Anytime shit was done to me and I would have to call somebody who might be able to do something about it, that was always said that we dealt marijuana and shit, which was a lie.
Okay,
So,
so you
you
dealt
know,
marijuana, boo-hoo.
oh, well, the cops told me
I'm just being an asshole
the
about it.
cops said they wasn't fucking worried about it and shit, but yeah, I mean,
But I mean, listen, it's a fucking plan. Okay,
no,
it's a
I don't worry about that. It was the fact that being a fucking snitch, you know,
yeah. I mean,
being a
I
fucking
mean,
snitch.
I don't know if you vote, honey, but who you voting for? Presidency.
Oh, I don't freaking know.
In all honesty,
I don't trust anybody anymore, to be honest.
yeah. But I gotta honestly say, I gotta say this, as much as Trump seems like a dirtbag, okay, I have to say this. At least when he was in office, the price to live was not this fucking high.
Right.
The price for food wasn't this goddamn high. When
Nothing
Trump
was
in
this
office.
high.
But
Well, that's I get you, Jada, because that's the bad thing about it. You know, like in Indiana, what they have found is more older adults,
mhm.
more elderly people are actually turning to marijuana, and you know, I think that it. I don't know. I just think they should just at least legalize it medicinally in the places where it's still illegal,
Mhm.
because more elderly people are going to do it than to turn around and have to take pills all the time.
That and people and listen, they still in some states they still have it. They still has it classified as an performance enhancing drug. The fuck are they? What the fuck is it? What performance are they enhancing? Your sleep or your appetite? Just saying.
Well, and it gets I get pretty frustrated too when you know, nothing against drug addicts. Every you know, somewhere somebody's always got an addiction, but they seem to turn around and be able to go get their methadone and their Suboxone and get all that other stuff. But yet, if you, like I have nerve damage in my back, and I have to go through so much shit at the pain management doctor just to get a couple little hydrocodone. And it's you got to go get back injections. You got to go to physical therapy. You got to go do this. You got to go do that. And I'm like, wait a freaking minute. If I was an addict, heroin or whatever, I would go and get my fix every day and turn around, walk away without no questions asked.
Right.
You know, and also with Social Security, um, you know, there's many people who work years and years of their life, and you can find a addict who's getting Social Security, and sometimes these people are making just as much as the person who's worked for years and years and years. It's
Yep.
very fucking disheartening. But you know, I don't want to make it sound like I'm against addicts
No,
or
no,
anything
no,
because
no.
I'm really not. But you know, it does. It puts a little fucking twinge in shit. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Grace. It's hard, isn't it? Very, very hard.
Copays are difficult for everyone. I'm not even gonna front. Like I got an
Right,
$11 fucking copay for one of my meds. That's that yeah,
right.
that's fucking stupid.
Well, I've been trying to find some more like holistic stuff that possibly is going to help. Um, I love lidocaine patches. Sometimes I'll get lidocaine patches. I really like those. But yeah, I'd rather eat a gummy and you know or something like that than to be stuck in taking freaking pain pills.
I mean, that's how not for nothing, but that's how a lot of addicts are formed is because they keep pushing these addictive pain meds on
Right.
people, and then when it's time for them to stop taking them, they can't. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, T, that's one thing I cannot do is freaking muscle relaxers. I cannot do fucking muscle relaxers at all. It's freaking horrible. I cannot do anything like that. So, but yeah, I mean, you know, it is sad, Andrew, that you know, unfortunately, even with creators,
Hmm.
a lot of the issues come in with, you know, subs and stuff, and you know, everybody's got their own opinion about everybody else, about every freaking creator.
Yep.
Um, you know, I just got to a point where I wanted to really take my channel seriously.
Yeah.
Um, you know, it was really weird because it was like before I got to 1,000 subs, I was just at this standstill, and you know, talking with my mods and stuff, they were like, "Look, we got to make a few changes here," and I listened to them, and trusted in what, they were saying. And it made a big difference. The changes that we made, I noticed a big difference within like the last maybe month or so. Things really started to come together. But everybody's going to try to throw a fucking wrench in there somewhere.
Exactly.
I just try to really be careful now about one thing I think I've learned, which is really weird, that a lot of people who try to overly convince you that they're your friend or they've got your channel at heart or whatever, are the ones you got to watch out for. I mean, that may sound weird, but it's true, so, but no, I think I'm doing pretty good. I know you're doing pretty good. I've seen you. I would get so tickled at you when you would start getting mad and I'd be like, here you go, Andrew.
Well, listen, yesterday, when I was on the Pam Tate, one of my subs goes, "Oh God, here we go, talking about eating people again."
I said it was so funny because I was like, okay, there goes Andrew. First, it was the panda bear stuff. Then they said you were a Satan worshiper, so you got your little pentagram thing, and now it's you eating stuff, and I'm like, what else are you going to put on your resume, Andrew? What else are you going to put on your resume?
I don't know.
So I got a little pissed. I had somebody, I believe I will go back and find exactly who the person was that came into my chat. And because we would joke, people would say I was your mom and we would joke about it.
Yeah.
And, this person came into my chat and said that, and I believe this is the person I told off, that your dad was an RSO and you were one, and that makes me basically the mother of one, and I fucking lost it and went off and threw him out of my freaking chat. So, yeah. Believe me, that's there somewhere. I just don't go back looking for shit like that because you know what? It ain't like it ain't. I ain't got time to go play that. Yeah, Eve knows. Eve knows for a fact that happened. Yeah, and it just gets me when people do shit like that, right? Oh, I don't care about are you for real, Ghost. I really don't.
Oh no! She was just letting the others know. I just hit it because it was the first one.
Yeah, are you for real is one of them who said it, but there was another one in there too.
Yeah.
But I never cared about it. But when they started saying shit like that, that's when I got pissed off because I was like, you know what? Yeah, we were having fun with it, but now you're saying some shit that ain't cool, you know. So it's got to stop. That's what's sad about it. You know, we all try to joke around with each other and stuff like that. And then you've got people, like them people who are just fucking idiots about it, And so it just really sucks for your, channel when people start doing shit like that.
The best part about it is my mother's been in my chat a couple of times and ain't nobody fucking knew it.
Oh, that's cool.
No, well, my moderators knew who it was. But outside of that, nobody else knew who the fuck it was.
Right.
And that's the way it is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we all try to have fun with each other and stuff like that. But it's like, why do them fucking people have to come in there, And I tell people all the time, if you just want me to shout out your fucking name, come in and say, give me a shout out and I'll shout out your name. You don't have to say anything derogatory or freaking mean against anybody.
Right.
It's just freaking ridiculous. Usually if I get a troll, I roast them. I roast them as bad as I can fucking roast them. I did the other night too. But yeah, you know what? Yeah, I do sometimes. Well, it just depends on the content. But if I think that my content ain't that good, and it's something that I'm not completely proud of or something,
Mhm.
you know, a lot of times, of course, I delete it off my StreamYard. I don't want to go over a certain amount of hours.
Yeah.
But usually I'll privatize it and see a lot of people are, "Oh, I don't like people who privatize their shit." And I'm like, well, I'm sorry, but the majority of people on YouTube, their stuff they privatize.
Yeah.
Just don't ever think that they can't go back and look the stuff up, because you can.
I mean, I
that
had
was
a couple that were privatized, but I moved those over to members only a while back.
right, right. But yeah, it kind of, you get kind of, after a while, when you see the drama keep coming in your channel, and it's just, isolated, and it's like you have to go, okay, well, do I keep doing this, or do you make changes and let it go, and move on with your channel? And so a lot of things that transpired on mine,
Mhm.
after talking with my mods and stuff, it was just the best way to go. And it was really weird because you have people who are close to you, like your mods and stuff, who are they're not telling you that you have to do something, but it's like, hey, this might be a suggestion. We see different things going on that you don't see. And because the bad thing with me is, I do watch some channels in the bushes,
Mhm.
but I don't watch, like, channels that, talk shit about everybody else, or, is high on that. I do try to watch channels that I know are very dedicated to Summer's case. And, it's funny, Andrew, because I followed Summer's case from the very beginning, and there's people that I do see on the YouTube streets that, even though they've been around for a while, probably couldn't answer one question about Summer's case, but they could tell you every drama thing that was said. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
that's what I always said about Pam Tate, because Prayer Garden made the comment to me. She was like, well, Pam knows a lot about Summer's case. I said, does she know a lot about Summer's case, or does she know about the drama of Summer's case?
Exactly.
That's two different things right there. Absolutely. Two totally different things right there. So,
Right. And like I said, like I've always said, I mean, everybody is more than welcome. I mean, and we may not all agree, we may not all have the same opinions, but at the end of the damn day, I mean, we're all human and we're all trying to figure out the same thing.
right.
And with as muddied up as the Summers case has been, there's a lot of different things, and we're just trying to get to the bottom of it to see if we can't actually get this little girl home.
Right. Right. Well, I mean, Will, I don't understand. You only go where you're wanted. So
Yeah, in
is
other words,
is
where his I believe what they're trying to say is where their opinions actually get heard, and nobody's gonna judge them for the way that they feel.
no, I understand that, but is it that some people think that they have to have attention every time, and you know, I mean, like, on my channel, I do try to uh, see everybody who comes into chat. I love to make sure that I do, call out everybody who comes into chat, and pay
Oh
attention
yeah,
to. But sometimes you just got to be careful going into chats, and watch what things that you say, because it's not necessarily that you may not be wanted in a chat, but if you're saying something that could cause some chaos, you got to be careful with that. You got to
definitely.
be careful, because it doesn't come back on you, it comes back on the creator. So, I just got to the point where I kept, okay, I'll take the hit for this, I'll take the hit for that. And then I'm like, fuck no, I ain't doing that shit no more.
I don't blame you. And I mean,
You
in the
guys
beginning-
y'all want to fight with another creator or say shit about another creator, go over there and say it to them. Why you got to come in my chat and say it? Go to their channel and say it to them.
All right. No, in other words, where he's wanted, in other words, they just said that apparently that from my assumption is that they were in other chats and respectfully disagreeing, not trying to cause any drama or anything, and they always get kicked because they have a different opinion from other people.
Well, you know what? My mind goes totally different than everybody's. So, and the thing about it is what I think a lot of people, especially people come into my chat and they'll say something and I do try to ask that people say if it's in their opinion or a question or a comment or whatever, because that's where when I'm looking at my screen and I see the chat out of the corner of my eye, then I can see, I know how to respond to what they're saying.
Yeah.
If it's a question, then I know it's a question and how to answer it. If it's a comment, then I know it's just a comment and to do that accordingly. Some people do it, some people don't. I mean, but yeah, it's like, don't come over like that new freaking girl, coming over there and calling Smiley a liar in my fucking chat. Don't do that shit.
Don't play games like that.
That's petty bullshit. And the girl ain't gonna tell me she didn't know what she was doing. She knew exactly what she was doing. Other people have done that shit in my chat before. And the weird thing about it is, I kept saying, whatever you're putting in there ain't coming back on you, it's coming back on me. And then something was said in my chat and boom, the very next morning in comments, oh, this was said, and it was like, hey, you know what? I'll take the hit for that, but I ain't fucking taking the hit for that shit no more. Because it was just going on too much. And, I'm not gonna spend all my time on YouTube and social media having fucking fights in comments or fighting with somebody because so-and-so said this or that in my chat. And it's like, no, I'm over that shit.
And I agree. I agree. I don't blame you. I mean, I read a lot of people's comments and, try to shout out to everybody myself and a lot of people. And sometimes, a lot of people have their own negative things they want to say. And I mean, I made some mistakes here and there by thinking somebody was being, disrespectful, but come to find out they were just saying it was just an opinion thing. And the way I read it, I took it wrong personally. And I would apologize.
It makes it really hard. So, I don't care what people say about my channel. That's just one thing I say. Hey, but it's your opinion, or, if it's a question, let me know how you're saying this to me. So that way I know how to respond.
Yeah.
Because like you said, there can something be said, and depending of where your mind is on the topic and what they say, you can take that as them being fucking assholes, and how are you going to react to that? You're going to freaking act like an asshole right back to them.
Exactly.
So, absolutely. Absolutely.
But you got a lot of fans over here, by the way.
Oh, well, you got a lot of fans over on my channel too. Absolutely. I've always been supportive of you, Andrew. I really have. I mean, I'm sure we're just like this with each other. Not we ain't gonna say everything and do everything that each other like all the time, but there's a respect there that if I have a question for you, I know I can come to you and ask you. Right. And same with me. If you need to ask me something, you're gonna come and ask me.
Oh yeah. And just like it is when
Yeah.
I pop into your chats, I stay on topic and jump into the conversation like you
Right.
do over here. I mean, sometimes it's chaos and sometimes it's not, you know?
Usually, if I see your chat being chaotic, I just stay out of it.
The one day it got really bad to where I just said, fuck this, and I just let them have at it.
I know. I had come in and you were like, I don't know what's going on in chat, but just do what you're gonna do. And I was like, I'm not going in there, so I just stayed out of it. But I'm always watching in the bushes and shit, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, apparently you got love and respect. You're amazing. Well, yeah, she's amazing. Like, God. Just saying.
Yes, Eve, I love you. Of course, Eve's gonna say that. She's my main mod.
Hey, it don't matter. Eve is now over here with us. And
Let me
that's
tell you, I am so proud of Eve because Eve has been around Summer's Case since the very beginning.
Mhm.
And you know, she in everybody's chats, and I would see her and we would converse back and forth. And when I started my channel and Eve came in, I was like,
Oh no.
Eve, will you be my mod, and will you be my main mod? And since then, other people has made her a mod, and she's gone up on a couple panels. I know she's gone up on Lisa Ritz's panel, and I am so proud of her because it's like she was a flower and she just bloomed, and she has done so good. I'm so proud of her.
Well,
And
T,
she's an awesome freaking mod. I know
yeah.
that.
T dropped in and says she's a channel creator, but's not in true crime. Oh, that is cool. I never knew that.
Ooh.
I will be right with you.
Well, I love watching different genres, T, for
Definitely.
sure. I watch all kinds of different. I remember I was in LB. She kind of covers reality TV stuff,
Mhm.
and I happened to look, and Plant Diva was in there, and I was like, "That is so cool." Plant Diva's in here. Then the paranormal channels. Colin is in Paranormal Nightmare. I adore Colin, so we're always shouting each other out in there, and it's just really cool. Just really cool.
Sorry, little one with little issues.
But I mean, Andrew, it's just the fact of being adults. There's some of these people who, you know, they're just, some of them are like kids in a playground. They have to run around and talk about people behind their back and try to get the bullies or try to get the gang to all come together to go against that person, you know, talking smack and everything else. And you know what, the way that I feel about that, people like that, I just cut them out of my life, you know.
I don't blame you.
I just cut them out. I don't deal with it. I'm not really good at drama. I've never been good at drama. It's just, you know, something that I kind of shake my head at. But of course, I mean, don't freaking do a video on Remain Calm and talk about shit that I've got the proof of what you were freaking talking about.
Proof
You
is
know,
in
that's craziness.
proof is always good.
I mean, just craziness. It's like, whatever. So, yeah, I kind of let her have it. And, you know, I don't know. Good luck to her is all I got to say. Because after today, my brain will go back to not having Pam Tate in my brain again. And
agree.
And not thinking about little, whatever her fucking name is, Cursed, Summer's Revenge, whatever. You know, next week it may be a totally different name. Who freaking knows? So
Probably.
you never know. But you did a great job covering Keegan. I can tell you that right now.
It was a first for me. It really was, and I did everything I could.
Oh, I figured it was probably not easy for you being, you know, close to his parent and stuff. That, you know, that had to have been
It was
a
difficult.
hard thing. And, you know, But I think what I liked too was when, even though we all had questions, I had a lot of questions. But when they said it's not about anything but bringing him home first,
Yeah.
you know.
And in all honesty, I think that's the way most cases should be. Instead of digging and trying to find dirt and skeletons in people's closets,
Well,
your main focus should be getting that child home first.
getting them home first, and that was the thing with me. I don't, even if I had the opportunity to talk to the parents of a missing child,
Mm.
I don't think I'd want to do it. I would rather law enforcement do their thing, not get involved, because here you were worrying about BK turning it into a shit show, and it was somebody that you never even thought about.
Yeah. And
So,
my biggest thing is that in all honesty, I didn't want to do it.
right,
I did
Right.
not by any means want to do it.
right.
But
That's
he reached out
understandable.
to me and he begged me to do it. I told him I really don't want to do it.
Well, I think the sad part about it is that you know, like you said, you were questioning whether to do it or not, and then when you did do it, not because you wanted the subs and the views and all that other shit, you did it, you know, because you had a connection there, and for somebody to take it and not have any respect for the situation at all, and you know, that's a good example. Like I say, it's not necessarily what the creator's doing, you know, creating the content. It's what everybody else does around it that can change the trajectory of a situation in a minute.
Yeah.
In a minute.
And with everybody out here, going on to Facebook, sharing it, getting it around there, we were able to find him before he became
Yeah, because
before
you know
it
what?
became a shit show.
Yeah, that is the good thing. I mean, if anything, I think she owes you an apology for the shit that you had to go through with his mother,
Oh, I was
because of her
ready. I was in bed.
carelessness.
Listen, I was in bed.
Why the
I
fuck
was.
why if a person does not answer a phone or they hit the fuck you button, why would you continuously call?
I don't know.
But
But
his mom didn't talk to her at all, right?
no. She
Man.
picked it up, asked who it was. They started asking questions. She said, leave her alone, and hung up. And then she repetitively kept going.
Wow. Yeah,
And
that's harassment right there.
yeah. And I had to boot somebody out of stream already because they want to stick up for Pam. And it's like, no, it's not happening. She knows right
Yeah.
from fucking wrong.
Yeah, you just got to get to the point where you're like, you know, sometimes you just got to, instead of playing the game with them and arguing with them in chat or dicking around with them, sometimes it's easier just to say bye and get them out of there and not even think about them again, you know.
Oh yeah.
At first, I think, you know, when I started my channel, I was, you know, because I am a pretty soft-hearted person. I always, you know, try to, I don't know, I've always been like one of the ones who, try to be friends with maybe people who, you know, other people didn't want to be friends with. I always try to see people for themselves and stuff like that. And man, I'll tell you what, YouTube sure, that's, my mind's been changed big time on YouTube with that shit.
And
for
then
sure.
But then you got those who are really, really passionate with big fucking mouths that don't try to step on boundaries, but they do by accident.
Right, right.
And you know, you can't blame them for being passionate and trying to stick it to where it needs to be, which is just about the child.
Well, and that's the thing about it. Everybody's going to make mistakes. I mean, I make mistakes all the freaking time.
Mhm.
And a lot of times, if I catch myself making a mistake, I admit to that mistake. You know, I tell people all the time, look, if I've made a mistake, ground guide me in the right direction. Show
Yup.
me where you're. Show me where what I'm saying is wrong, and I will be the first one to say I was freaking wrong. You
Exactly.
know, this is this or this is that or whatever. But you know, unfortunately, you know, a lot of people, you know, they don't they don't do stuff like that. They would rather fight with people, call you out for doing wrong, or you know, it's on YouTube. It just seems like it's a continuous argument and fight.
Oh yeah.
Where you let it be, because once you're like, I'm not fucking with this shit no more. You know, a lot of people are like, okay, cool. You know, let's just end this right here and move on, go our separate ways, and you know,
Yeah.
just whatever. So
But all right, honey, I'm gonna shut this down.
thank
Like
you,
you're gonna
Grace.
be home soon.
Yes, I got stuff to do. I wasn't
Oh,
planning
it's
on
all right,
coming up
darling.
here,
No,
but
we appreciate you coming up, sharing your
but
real life
yes,
story.
to let you know what I said is the honest to God's truth. My hand to
Listen,
God on that.
you even showed
Um,
receipts. You got up and got them.
You know, I don't know what to tell you guys to even how to handle that or what to do with it. I know that it's been peaceful for me for a couple months, and I like my peacefulness at my house.
Oh, it's all good, honey.
So, all right, Andrew. Thank you so much, Andrew.
No, thank you, honey, for coming up.
Oh, no problem. I'll catch you guys later.
All right, later, honey.
Bye.
Bye. Well, that was awesome, and I thank her so much for coming up and sharing her story behind Miss Pamela Tate's BS. I really love it when she comes over. She's a sweet woman. Um, she's awesome. I like her. I really do. I encourage you guys to go up and sub up to her, and you know, let her know you guys are good. I thank you guys for coming over. I thank all of you who donated to the channel. Sabrina, you're out your goddamn tree. All of you guys are. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Thank you all so much. Catch me up again. Probably won't be in the morning. Probably won't be until sometime late afternoon tomorrow. I have a floor to put in. But you guys have a good evening and a good night. And God bless. Stay warm and no goddamn snow. Oh, sorry. And no snow. Okay. Well, you guys have a good evening and a good night. Much love and no discussion about snow. I don't want it. But I'll see you guys all in the next one.